Hey everyone, Jay Reel here, and I started a video diary of my experience with Hallux Rigidus a long time ago, probably over 2 months ago. And I am now 8 weeks post-op from chylectomy and interpositional arthroplasty. And I gave you kind of updates along the way. I said I would update as they warranted after surgery. So it's been 8 weeks now. So let me just give you the timeline. I had surgery on October 3rd. It's now November 25th today. So we're coming up on 8 weeks actually pretty soon here. 7.5 weeks at this point. And my recovery has gone pretty well. It went pretty quickly in the beginning and then sort of slowed down quite a bit. So my experience was that about 2 weeks and 5 days after surgery, I started running again and surfing. And I had pain running, especially with every step. But I wanted to, bend the toe and break up the scar tissue. Surfing hurt a little bit less, but still hurt to bend the toe. But nonetheless, I continued to surf. I cut the running back just a little bit to 4 days a week instead of my normal 5. And I would ride a bike, stationary bike, on the other days, just to keep fit. And I've been doing exercises to loosen up the toe. So that included sort of just standing on the floor in my bathroom and sort of bending it forward. I would hear cracking and popping. So that was a little unsettling. But it seemed to loosen it up over time. And additionally, I've been doing like standing on my toes too, which was a little painful in the beginning to stand on my toes. And I would hold on to something up top in case I got a shooting pain. I could grab it, but the cracking and popping have lessened as I've bent it more. And now running is just a little bit of pain, not much. Surfing, no pain at all. So I went to the doctor at 6 weeks post-op, and he said the popping and cracking is normal. It's the breaking up of the scar tissue, which is what I thought. There is still a little bit of swelling on the joint, and I'm going to show you what my toe looks like now. The scar has healed pretty well. There's not much remnants of it. I'll show you that in a minute, but first I'm just going to show you how I can bend my toe now. So you can see the toe. Let's get it at this angle, and I can lean it forward like that. So before surgery, I had basically 10 degrees of flex in this toe. Now I'd say, I don't know, what's that, 30 degrees maybe? So it does bend now. I still do feel a little crack when I bend it, but it doesn't hurt. And I can, stand up on my toes, which is good. And as I mentioned, I'm running again without orthotics. Let's show you the scar. Can't really see much there. So it looks pretty good, I think. Can't really tell unless you look really close. So I feel like it's slowly healing. I'm, seeing tiny improvements with each passing week. And at this point, still a little bit of swelling. So I figure maybe in another month, I should be golden. That's what I'm hoping. So that was my experience. I started back to activity very quickly, the activities that I like to do. And, I think the key for me was to just keep bending it to break up the scar tissue so it didn't form in there. I didn't do any kind of PT. So anyway, that's the update for now. I may do one final update once I'm 100% pain-free, but I'm definitely now feeling like I'm better off than I was before the surgery. I do have less pain in that toe. Still a little bit, like if I walk on certain surfaces barefoot, like particularly in the sand, I still feel it. Particularly when the joint is cold, like I surf every day. When I get out of the cold ocean, it's a little stiff when I'm walking in the sand, but then as it warms up, it feels better. So kind of typical for an arthritic joint though, I guess. So, at this point, I'm cautiously saying it was a success, and I'm glad I did it. And I will report back sort of at the end of the recovery process if I feel like it's the last report I have to make. So that's it. All right. Good luck. Ciao.